Forget everything you thought you knew about prayer. It's not always pretty. In fact, some of the most powerful prayers ever written, the Psalms, are packed with anger, doubt, and raw honesty. This video will shatter the myth that you need to be perfect to approach God, showing you how to find unwavering strength by bringing your whole, imperfect self to Him. Have you ever felt like your prayers are just a highlight reel? You come to God with your polished requests, your carefully worded gratitude, and a summary of your best moments. It's like you're presenting a resume, hoping to prove you're worthy of His attention. But what about the rest of it? What about the frustration that made you want to scream, the doubt that kept you up all night, or the deep, aching sadness that you can't even put into words? We often leave those parts out, thinking they're too messy, too negative, or too unholy for a conversation with the divine. This pressure to present a sanitized version of ourselves can make prayer feel hollow and incomplete. We end up feeling disconnected, as if we re-hiding the most human parts of who we are from the one who created us. This approach leaves our prayers feeling superficial, like we're just going through the motions instead of engaging in a genuine, life-giving relationship. The truth is, when we only show God the highlight reel, we miss the opportunity for true intimacy and transformation. The incredible truth is that God doesn't want the edited version of you. He wants the real you. There is a profound and surprising freedom that comes when you finally give yourself permission to be completely honest with Him. Imagine being able to drop the pretense and just be. You can bring your confusion, your anger, your ugliest thoughts, and your deepest fears into His presence without any fear of judgment or rejection. This is where real connection begins. It's in the messy middle, in the raw vulnerability, that we discover God's grace is not a reward for our good behavior, but a gift for our brokenness. When you stop trying to be good enough for God, you open the door for Him to meet you exactly where you are. This act of radical honesty doesn't push God away. It draws you closer to Him. It's a declaration that you trust Him with every part of your heart, not just the tidy corners. This is the kind of prayer that changes you from the inside out, replacing anxiety with peace and pretense with authentic faith. If you need a blueprint for this kind of brutally honest prayer, look no further than the Psalms. This ancient collection of songs and poems is a masterclass in emotional vulnerability. The psalmist didn't hold back. You'll find David crying out in despair, asking God why he feels so distant. You'll hear cries for justice that border on rage, and you'll witness profound doubt wrestled with in real time. For instance, in Psalm 13, David bluntly asks, "How long, Lord? Will you forget me forever?" He isn't sugarcoating his feelings. He's laying his spiritual exhaustion bare. Then, in Psalm 22, we hear the agonizing cry, my God, why have you forsaken me?" These aren't the neat and tidy prayers we think we're supposed to pray. They are raw, unfiltered outpourings of the human soul. The Psalms give us explicit permission to feel it all and, more importantly, to bring it all to God. They show us that faith isn't about having no doubts, but about bringing those doubts into the light of God's presence, trusting that He is big enough to handle them. They model a relationship with God that is dynamic, real, and strong enough to contain the full spectrum of human experience.